ClaretsTV speaking to Chelsea manager Robbie Simpson after the semi-final defeat here at Canvey. Just a disappointing night there, Simo.
Yeah, I can't lie, mate. I'm absolutely gutted. Like I said to you on Saturday, I was desperate to get to the final and lift this trophy as a bit of a send-off. But let's say it was a really tough evening with the pitch how it was, with the wind picking up like it did second half against us. I thought we played it okay. I was the only big negative from the first half really was the tempo. I wanted us to play with a lot more tempo, because the longer you go without scoring in games like this, the harder it becomes to score. And we had our chances in the first half. I thought Jordan's header that hit the post I thought it was in all the way. I was right behind it. I couldn't believe that it hit the post, and then I'm not sure how we haven't put the rebound in. We've had a couple of other opportunities. Yeah, but it was, I don't know, it looked like it was destined to be a 0-0 game all night, really, when the conditions were having an effect on the quality of set piece delivery as well. It was a night like tonight and a pitch like this, you feel like set pieces might be the difference, but we didn't look a threat from set pieces really at all, apart from Jordan's header in the first half, and they didn't either. I thought we defended their directness. Probably one of the best we've defended a direct team like that, actually. I thought Joe and Harry marshalled their big front two pretty well. We limited them to one shot on target, I think, in the whole game. But we weren't able to produce that spark in the final third to score. And then when it goes down to penalties, players volunteer. I thought overall from both teams it was a pretty dreadful penalty shootout, and even I think both keepers probably should have saved one more penalty than they did. But yeah, obviously we bow out at the semi-final again. Yeah, gutted, but I'm not too angry at the performance. I just thought the tempo in the first half needed to be better. I thought the actual general play and movement was pretty good. Yeah, just gutted with the result, really.
Yeah, the pitch definitely played an issue. It was like difficult to control it. The tennis ball bounce really sort of. Jordan was even coming up to Jordan. He was sort of on his waist, trying to control it. And it was not really easy to play football. Although we did create a few chances. Yeah,
really difficult, and that's why maybe we went maybe a bit longer into Jordan than we would do on a usual game, and I thought Jordan was involved a lot, and perhaps our runners off him needed to perhaps make it easier for him where the ball did bobble into him, or where there was a big loose touch. We were there rather than waiting for him to get control of it and maybe read that and anticipate that there would be a loose ball following that. But yeah, like I say, in general, the general play was okay. I didn't think we played well second half. I thought we played well first half without the tempo that was required. I didn't think we played well second half. But the wind did really pick up second half, and fair play to Canvey. I think that they sensed that, and because they got in at half time 0-0, they maybe had a bit more of a go and were a bit more front footed. So we got out by us playing well rather than them letting us get out and sitting in. I thought Nico, when he came on, provided a spark for us, and I thought he was the one that was looking to really create moments for us to finish off, and I think he did one great bit down the right that Blandy had a shot at goal, and maybe Kane was a bit on his heels for the following because the keeper did spill it. But yeah, it's one of those nights where we didn't. As much as we were the better team, I didn't feel like we were forcing that ball in the back of the net, and that's what these players need to do on a night like this, on a pitch like this. They need to just force that ball into the net rather than it being a really good bit of football.
Yeah, and that right hand side you mentioned, we had Arthur Penny and Rory Donaldson who played a really good partnership in midfield. That was our right wing today with no Jazzy cup side, so not until Nico come on that it was more attacking down the left in that first half.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, but I thought it was good to get both of them some minutes. It was good to have a look at Arthur there because with the shape that we're playing at the minute and with Cam out, there's only really Jazzy that can play there. So we did want to have a look at that. And with Jazzy being cup tied, it was a perfect opportunity to do so. And I thought Arthur did okay. He was very good defensively, and then going forward, he got up there and got past Rory. Rory obviously fatigued quite early on, but we managed to get 60 into him, and Nico's allotted time from Ipswich was half an hour, and I thought he had a really good half hour and provided a spark for us.
I suppose it's even more frustrating because we kept really a good defensive shape, and I think Ted's made one save and they've had one clear off line in the first half, not really created very much, probably only needed one maybe two to win.
That's it. We needed Jordan's header to go in really, or that or the early strikes to go in, and then I think the game becomes a lot more comfortable for us, in all honesty. But the longer we go without scoring, makes it harder. The longer it goes on, and yeah, we were trying to force it in at the end there before penalties, but we brought penalty takers onto the pitch, and they both scored. So I said I'll never criticise anyone for taking a penalty, but there is a certain art to it, and I felt like the standard of penalties in general. But then you look at the ball moving on the penalty spot with the wind and the bubbles. It's Harry having to go back and place it, and their lad having to go back and place it, and it was tough for him.
I mean, a totally different test on Saturday if we're Torquay, I suppose.
Yeah, we're in a great bit of form in the league, really. Going into these next run of games, we're going to need to be as good as we have been sort of the last four games. I think our last four performances in the league have been really top level, actually. So yeah, we need to continue that and show a bit more. If it does turn into a battle, show a bit more grit and determination, and really force that ball and play a bit more pressure football, I call it. Be better at pressure football, and then we'll be a bit more of a complete team.
And I suppose a chance to show the fans and everyone that the season's not over, even though we've been knocked out tonight. And even though it's a long way back in the league, that we've got a chance. Yeah,
always keep fighting. I've said we think we know the points tally that we'll need to sneak in there, and that's what we're all focused on and targeting and doing our utmost to get that.
Okay, unlucky so tonight, and we'll see you on Saturday.
Cheers, Ben.